it's Lizzie all from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. I'm hoping my voice might last for this video because I've managed to get myself a sore throat. I'm going to start by taking a wig of hot tea. My lovely T2 thermos, which actually is fruit tea with all sorts of lovely spices in it, which hopefully will soothe my throat. I have a really elegant card for you today. This is inspired by Melissa Kay Designs. I found this a similar card to this over on Pinterest, and I thought, you know what, I have got to make this. It is very simple, it's very elegant, it's a little fiddly, but it's lovely. She says, taking another sip of tea, this could be interesting. I may or may not end up with a voice. So, I have done a little bit of prep. Basic grey, smoky slate card base, so matte card base. I have put a liner in, but it is basically a monochrome card. So I've got my card base. As ever, all of the dimensions will be over on the blog post, which is linked immediately below in the description bar. So the first thing I probably need to do is stamp the congratulations. I'm using the Petal Palette stamps and matching dies. The dies are the Petals and More Thinlets. These were a bundle, not in this annual, but in the previous annual catalogue. They're now sold separately. So you can get the dies without worrying about saving money, because they're not a bundle now. So if you wanted the dies on their own or just the stamps on their own, obviously that is great. But you can buy them separately as well, and you're not in that, ooh, should I buy them both and save money? I love this stamp set. It's just so pretty. It was one of the first distinct stamp sets. But anyway, I've just pulled it because it's got the floral I want. I say the floral, the filigree I want, and it's got a congratulations that's about the right size, because I wanted to do congratulations. So, smoky slate, just a slither of Whisper White card, and I'm just going to hover over, hopefully, the top. And hurrah! The fact one of the reasons I chose this particular congratulations is, who would know if it's straight? Because it's wibbly wobbly anyway, so hurrah for that. That is all the stamping we need to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab my snips and just trim the end of my piece of Whisper White. This is just an offcut from when I do my mats. So it literally is just an offcut. I will measure it in a moment and let you know roughly how wide it is. So it is 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch wide. In new money, that would be, let me grab my, that would be about 1 1/4 centimetres in new money. Now, I'm not going to trim it any more than that, because when I come to make the card, I'm going to be doing a little bit of sneaky trimming. I have got a piece of glimmer paper in silver. I've actually cut this one a little bit longer because I wanted it sticking out a bit further. So this one is slightly longer. So the first thing I am going to do is grab some edge of dimensional. Sorry, this throat is going to be interesting. But, you know, these things have to keep going. So, dimensional edge. This is off the mini dimensionals. I'm basically going to be using mini dimensionals for all of this. And I'm going to deliberately come over the edge a bit, because I want that there, because when I put the congratulations over the top, that's going to help to keep everything in place. Oh, and I must remember, before I stick that down, the important thing to remember to do is to put the silver thread in place. I'm just looking for my snail, which I can't find. There we are. So where do I want this about? There, I'm guessing. So I'm going to put some snail down. Grab my silver metallic thread. Now, excuse me, if you wanted to do this in kind of brown-based colours, So you could do very vanilla on soft suede, that sort of look with some crumb cake maybe. Then I would change the thread so that it was gold rather than silver. You could almost do copper, but because I'm going for what I would call the cool colours, I am going silver. And is that catching? No, it's not. I won't worry about it for the moment. I do just cut into the thread spool, not with my snips, I hasten to add, but I do cut into it just so that there is some hope of keeping the end from unravelling. Now I'm just going to trim these ends so that they are, whoops, as short as I can get them, and in the process, apparently, unstick them. There we go, that's better. So that's that one, where's the other one? Oh, the other one's nicely hidden, so that's fine. So now I can take my piece of silver glimmer and pop that down, maybe a little bit higher up. There, looks better. So that will also help keep the metallic thread in place. So I have already die cut but not released the leaf sprig from the die set, the petals and more thinlet dies. And I'm just going to release that out. This is just in ordinary Whisper White card, so nothing fancy. And I did not put adhesive on the back because I'm not actually sticking it to the card surface. What I am going to be doing is going to be a little bit fiddly, is sticking bits of mini glue dots, not mini glue dots, mini dimensionals onto the back. And of course they're going to stick together. So let's see, that one will go nicely there. I just want them in a few places, don't want them everywhere, but just to help keep body and soul together a wee bit. Always helps if you know which way up is. That feels like sticky on both sides. So all I've done is cut a mini dimensional, dare I say, into 3 pieces. So these really are teeny weeny weeny. But it is just what I need for this. Teeny weeny weeny. So let's see, can we get that one on there? Yep, just. And possibly another one just there. There's a really teeny weeny weeny piece. So that's probably all I need, although let's just, as I've got one, let's just pop one. Is that going to be sticking out? Actually that one won't be sticking out. Let's pop that there then. So that is that. So now I want to stick this onto my congratulations, and the reason I'm doing it that way round is because I'm then going to trim my stamped piece so that it is the same angle as the filigree. So I just want some Tombow, just a tiny weeny teeny bit of Tombow. And I do really mean the tiniest weeniest bit of Tombow. And then I want it at an angle. If I put that straight, just want it kind of there. And then kind of keep that in place, and then with your snips come in underneath and just have the courage of your convictions to snip the piece away that you don't need. Hurrah! Okay, we are so nearly done. So this is going to go, oops, on there. So I just need to remove the backings of the bits of dimensional, the ones that haven't already come off. And then I will be good to go. That needs to come off. Whoops. last one. And then the only other thing I want to do is add a rolled glue dot. And I do mean rolled, so I've just kind of got it in a straight squish, if you see what I mean, so that it's very, very narrow. And I'm just going to pop that onto this bit of branch so that that will help hold body and soul onto the glimmer. I'm just going to run a little bit of Tombow along there as well, because that will help keep body and soul together. And then just pop that just, no, thank you. I want it off the edge, but not too off the edge. And then this, right, I need to do a little bit of surgery because that's just sticking. Oh no, that's all right. No, that's fine. Good. Okay, so nearly there. Finishing touch are some pearls, and I'm just going to scatter them around. I've got the wrong nib on my take your pick tool, which is fairly inevitable, so let's very quickly change that. So all you do is undo one, and always keep the cover on your sharp point, but I want the spatula. And then I can come in underneath my pearl and I'm going to put them in a slightly different order. And then, whoops, last one. And that's the pearls, don't need that either. Then all I need is my card base and my liner. So I'm going to pop my liner in first, because it's easier to stick to something that's flat, so just a bit of snail. Now what I sometimes do is leave the liner until I've decided what sort of card it's going to be, but because I've got congratulations on the front, excuse me, I probably wouldn't put a sentiment in the inside. So fold that there, and then just grab my Tombow again. And there we go. Just as simple as. Really simple, really elegant. Let's get all the bits out of the way. So there we go. Now I'm just checking when this is going to go live, because ooh, lovely. Okay, so today you will see that we have got third release Celebration items. I haven't got all of the details yet, but what I can tell you, whoops, that's just a missed bit. What I can tell you is the painted season, just trying to find an open packet, the painted season designer series paper, which we all thought was only going to be available as a bundle with the stamp set, which it is as a level 2 item. You can now get this on its own as a level 1 item. So if you want more of the paper to go with your stamp set, you can now have it. So that's going to be a level 1 item. There's also going to be as level 1 from the annual catalogue, Petal Promenade, the laser cut paper from the annual, not from the spring summer, as I understand it, from the annual. 2 reels of the rich raspberry velvet ribbon. So let me grab, I've not got much left, so I might be getting some of that. So this, 2 reels of that will be a level 1. 2 packets of the pearlized doilies. The, remember what it's called, Liz? Share What You Love. Share What You Love, is that what it's called? Yes, Share What You Love embellishment kit is also going to be a level 1, as I understand it, and various other items. excuse me. I can't remember all of them. We were given a little heads up, or some of us were given a little heads up. So there are more things to tempt you than there were. So orders of £45 are the key, multiples thereof. For every £45 you spend, you will be able to order a level 1. If you order £90 or more in one order, you will be able to get a level 2 or 2 level 1s. And you just keep going, keep going, keep going. If you put in an order that is £200 or more, in addition to your standard host rewards, you will also get an extra £20. And of course, the best deal in the catalogue during Celebration is the starter kit. So in the UK, that is £170 of product of your choice for £99. If you're in Europe, then that will be €230 of product for €129, or you can add the craft and carry tote, which is valued at €61 or £47. I paid £47 for mine. And if you add that on, you'll pay either €160 or £125, so £26 or, excuse me, 31 €31 extra. So bargain, and it's gorgeous and huge, and look, really pretty. So, and I can recruit in not only the UK, but France, Germany, the Netherlands and Austria. I only sell in the UK, but I can recruit in Europe. So if you would like to join my team, that would be fantastic. But in the meantime, have fun playing with your orders so that you can qualify for Celebration items. And remember, Celebration coordination as well. You can buy dies for some of the Celebration items, and those dies count towards your qualifying order for Celebration. Marvellous. Whoops. And I can spit on my cards as well, apparently. Hey-ho. Too much information. Thank you very much indeed for joining me again today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, I would be thrilled if you would. I'm trying to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of Celebration, so the end of March. It's just a goal, but you have to have goals in life. So that would be fantastic. There's a subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Remember, all the details are in the information description bar immediately below this video. If you click on the more, you'll find a link to my online store and the web post for this project. Thank you very much indeed for watching me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.